Welcome, André de Kok.
Thank you.
The first use case in the Dutch blockchain hackathon comes from you.
Yes,
So-
it's quite an honor.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I'm working for the Ministry of Home Affairs, and within that ministry there's a kind of bank, and that bank contains valuable assets. Assets that are identities, identity data, and the carriers of identity and identity data. From that kind of view, we are looking at the future. What's the future of identity? Is it central identity or is it decentralized identities? We don't know, but we're trying to find out, and that's why we're experimenting
Yeah.
on a small scale, very small scale.
So you are experimenting with identity on a blockchain.
Not yet, but we're trying to learn what are the consequences if you put an identity or a pseudo-identity on a blockchain.
Yeah,
What's
because-
going to happen?
Yeah, because that's a really hot topic.
Yes, privacy, security,
Exactly.
traceability.
So can you tell me a bit about the dangerous advantages of putting identity on a blockchain?
Well, the biggest danger is everything you put on it does not go away. It stays there forever. That's also a big advantage. So we have to learn how to use the advantage and the disadvantage. And the only thing you have to do for learning is doing.
Yeah,
So we're doing it on a small scale.
and that's why you're here
That's why we're
in the
here.
hackathon.
Yes.
So what are your plans? Can you tell a little bit about how you are planning to do this, or what are your ideas about it?
We have visualized our ideas, just functionals, and we are trying to give that functionals to the hackathon and to the most clever people, the techies, but also the legal people and the scientific people. And we are asking them, try to make the best of it. But this is what we want that it's doing, because we are not interested in the technique, we're solving a business problem. And we don't know if that business problem is going to be solved with this technique. But the only thing you can do if you don't know it for sure is try it on a small scale.
But maybe it's it's one of the most dangerous things we've ever tried,
Yes,
or it could be one of the most successful things we've ever tried.
true, and that's for us a journey, and we have to take that journey. We have to go that journey, and we don't know what the outcome of the journey will be.
And what is your biggest barrier at the moment?
We don't have any barriers,
So why are you here at the hackathon if you don't have a barrier?
because what we are going to do is we are doing it not for ourselves, but every party that we're communicating with has the same question: do something about the identity. So if we are going to succeed in placing some kind of identity on a blockchain, every other party that's using blockchain will have an advantage from our step forward.
Yeah. So in February there's this 54-hour
Yes.
hackathon. What will happen there? What's your dream about what will happen there in those hours?
Well, my dream is that we're going to discover the Holy Grail.
Is it possible? Is it possible?
I don't know. I really don't know. For us, it's really a surprise what's going to be, what's going to happen. But truly, that's the point of being a participant in a hackathon. Let it happen. Let's learn from it. So, what's my dream? To find the Holy Grail.
Yeah. So after this year, after this intense program, then you'll maybe have found a way to make it work.
I hope so.
So
I hope so that we can make it work not only technical, but also legal, and also political, and also from a public point of view. It's not only the technical problem we have to solve. People have to trust new things. it took at least 5 to 10 years that we trust our mobile to do business with a bank. It took at least 4 to 5 years that we trust biometric information that we can rely to put in a transaction with a partner.
And that's not a very optimistic view of the future. Then it will take years before we are going to use it, maybe.
I don't know, but for one thing I'm certain of, if we're going to use it, it has to be safe and the privacy has to be secured. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. And we are standing for both values.
Yeah.
From a government point of view, we have to protect the right of all the citizens.
So I wish you good luck with that.
Thank you very much.